The last gaming phone I tried was the Nubia Red Magic 3. On paper it would seem like there's not much of a contest between the Red Magic 3 and the Black Shark 2, but after trying the latter, I felt that the real life story is quite the opposite. This is Sandeep from RevAtlas and allow me to explain why. In terms of design, the Black Shark 2 has an identity that's carried forward from his predecessor. It's pretty much a gaming phone in this aspect too, where the design and ergonomics take the front seat. The phone opts for larger bezels and more contoured back panel for better ergonomics, which helps in providing better grip and to make it easier for your hands during extended gaming sessions. The RGB Black Shark logo looks dope and is customizable in various colors. You also have two RGB bars on the right and left side of the phone which can be customized too, but the party trick is perhaps syncing to the music that we saw earlier and looks really cool and reminds me of the JBL Disco speakers. In terms of weight, the Black Shark 2 is practically identical to the OnePlus 7 Pro and the difference is just a gram lighter, but it feels better distributed weight-wise. Even in terms of the overall footprint, it's quite similar to the OnePlus 7 Pro with the same thickness, but I prefer the handling and the in-hand feel of the Black Shark 2. The green accented chamfered edges along with the display add to the overall look and feel, but perhaps the main attraction would be the rugged body, as an aluminum body is definitely more robust than a glass one, which most flagships come with these days. The display is the highlight of the Black Shark 2 as is expected from any gaming phone, and while it doesn't have a high refresh rate, it does have a few other tricks up its sleeve. The 6.39-inch 1080p plus AMOLED panel has 100% Dci P3 Color Gamut, 19.5:9 aspect ratio, and most importantly a 240Hz touch sensing rate. This would mean very high sensitivity in terms of touch, and it does do its part. It's one of the best displays we've tried in terms of touch sensitivity, and it plays a huge role when gaming. There's a Super Cinema mode option which lifts the frame rate similar to the motion smoothing, ultra motion effect on TVs, which I usually hate, but on this I actually quite like it for some reason. There's also the ability to convert SDR footage to HDR, and lastly ambient display as well as reducing screen flicker with low brightness levels. A faster refresh rate would have been appreciated no doubt, but the screen is still really good that it makes you forget it. The in-display fingerprint scanner is accurate and pretty fast, but not the fastest on the market, still not slow enough to warrant it being called annoying for sure. The face unlock also works well using the front-facing camera. PUBG sessions were a treat thanks to the display as well as the Snapdragon 855 chipset, and we have the 6GB RAM variant and it too performed exceptionally smooth during our gaming sessions. There's a Shark key that launches Shark Space, which is basically a gaming center, and you can customize it to kill all background tasks to get the best performance when gaming. You can add multiple games here and also set up your controllers, and while the phone did get a bit warm, the gaming experience on extreme frame rate and HDR graphics was still very smooth. Performance other than gaming too was great, especially thanks to a very light UI that's almost like stock Android, and if you need heavy lifting then the 12GB RAM variant might be better suited to you, but in our experience there was hardly any bottlenecks in our use of the 6GB variant either. In terms of audio, there's a stereo speaker experience, but it's practically mono in my experience as the earpiece isn't very loud nor effective as the second channel. The bottom speaker below the display does most of the heavy lifting and is one that's clearly audible. It's fairly loud but does leave you wanting for more. Gaming phones are generally not known for their camera setups and the Black Shark 2 is no different. But with that said, the quality is still better than any other gaming smartphone out there and it did surprise me on a few occasions. While anyone looking for a camera phone might not look to the Black Shark 2 as their first choice, these samples should show you that the dual camera setup that comprises of a 48MP half-inch f1.75 sensor and 12MP f2.22x telephoto sensor can take some good shots. Camera 2 API is supported out of the box, so Gcam mod should help improve the quality further, and the front-facing 20MP f2 sensor isn't as impressive though. In terms of battery life, the 4000 mAh battery gave us around 7.5 to 8 hours of screen on time on a single charge, and it also supports fast charging up to 27 watts using the bundle charger. Full charge from 0 to 100% takes around 1 hour and 40 minutes. Therefore, the Black Shark 2 is a great phone, and to be honest, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Yes, on paper some of the specifications do seem to feel on the lower end for the price you pay, but the Black Shark 2 makes up for that by offering a great user experience. The only thing I probably would have loved is an IP rating for peace of mind more than anything, but that's not really a deal breaker per se. Some people may point that the screen doesn't have a higher refresh rate option, but at the end it's still a great screen nonetheless. And if you're looking for a solid high performance gaming phone, then I don't think there's anything better than the Black Shark 2 currently. Thanks for watching this video. See you again in the next one. Please do hit the subscribe button if you like this.